shoot off the rip, off the hip. Check the score, it's 20 zip. Swoosh. If you ain't got no check for me, don't check for me respectfully. I can't let my kid down, I'm building up my legacy. I can pick nobody, I'm just trying to be a better me. Introduction about to show you something that you ain't never seen. Go buy a ring, 5 chain. Check. 2 watches, that's 12. Drop. Come through and slam on you. I'm in the L. Before all said and done, let me make one thing clear. What? True to it, not new to it. I'm rookie of the year. Love the game, it relate to me best. I do work better under pressure when I'm put to the test. Strategic how I move.
And now it is time to meet your Tigers. Starting with number 0, Taylor Plott. Number 1, Reese Ragnan. Number 2, Ellie Black. Number 3, Kalia Palmer. Number 4, Caitlin Brock. Number 5, Riley Singletary. Number 6, Jade Evans. Number 7, Jada Gillette. Number 8, Soraya Booker. Number 9, Imani Chambliss. Number 10, Emily Morbidelli. Number 11, Catherine Lee. Number 12, A.K. Jackson. Number 16, Anna Ray Griffiths. Number 17, Marley Hutt. Number 21, Pearl Simmons. Number 22, Jemiah Guyton. Number 24, Reese Kelly. Number 30, Faith Sanford. And number 33, Hannah Roman. Your head coach is Allison Link. Assistant coaches are Sarah Bagwell and Joel Link. captains for your Tigers are number 2, Ellie Black, number 3, Kalia Palmer, and number 24, Reese Kelly. Your captains for the Falcons are number 5, Alasia Merriweather, and number 7, Tapiza Tubbs. Central won the toss and will start with the ball. Fan, at this time, we ask you to please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Doug Sanford Stadium for the Auburn Tigers to take off the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons today in flag football playoffs. I'm James Wiley, joined by Landon Harris. Landon, what's different between the playoffs and a regular season game?
This is a winner go home, no matter like first round. Every play counts. They've had to just go hard. Every drive, every minute counts.
That's right. It looks like the Falcons will have the ball first to kick off this playoff match. The Tigers sitting at an 11-2 record, and the Falcons with a 7-8-1 record. Falcons lining up. They got 2 in the backfield, 4 out wide. There's a man in motion. It's direct snap. It is fumbled. Number 5 was in motion there. That is Alasia Merriweather, but the snap was fumbled a little bit.
Like I was saying previously, every play matters, so you can't just have miscommunication on plays like this. Even though it's the first quarter, still have lots of game to play, but just can't mess up so early.
Yeah, not the start the Falcons are looking for here. Man in motion again. It's going to be back. Flag's pulled. Great step by Riley Singletary, and that's a great pull. Good pressure. We always see that from Singletary. Let's look at the replay.
Yeah, when she was on motion, Singletary was just already on that blitz formation already. They tried to run the same play again, They already knew that formation was coming. They were just on it.
And the Tigers pushed the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons back almost to their own goal line here. Got to be careful. Motion again. It's going to be a handoff. And she's still going. But her flag is pulled around midfield. That was number 21, Pearl Simmons there with the flag pulled. Had a couple picks last week against Opelika. And it's first down for the Falcons.
First down Central.
Good way for the Falcons to regroup, come back together as a team, get the first down. After the first 3 plays they had didn't go as planned, but they're back with a new set of downs.
And good recovery for the Falcons here. They've got 4 bunched out wide on one side here. It's going to be Gray to take the snap. Motion. It's going to be a handoff around the edge. She's got a couple yards, but her flag is going to be pulled pretty early. Got about 10 yards there, halfway to the next down marker.
With this Falcons offense, you see a lot of motion plays. And, well, Auburn, you also see a lot of that also, but
good work from the Falcons. That was number 1, Tarlasia Ritchie there with the motion, and then jet sweep off to the side. There seems to be a penalty flag thrown here. I'm not sure if Ritchie had her flag on for that down, because I believe it was a touch that brought her down, and they're going back quite a ways, back to the 25-yard line. So that run from Ritchie and then the previous run canceled out as the Falcons have to go back into their own territory. Look to see if the Tigers can stop you. Drops back. It's a pitch back to, but her flag's pulled at the sideline. That was another good run. I like to see this motion from the Falcons. I believe that was Merriweather.
Singletary already with 2 flag pulls this game. Against Opelika, she had 4 interceptions, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Pearl Simmons there, another flag pull. As we mentioned, great game against Opelika. A lot of picks thrown in that game. There's 2 in the backfield here. It's going to be, stays with the quarterback, throws it over the middle. It's broken up by number 3, Kalia Palmer there. That's a good breakup. Let's see, pass over the middle here.
Singletary coming in for another blitz formation, blocking the quarterback's vision, and Kalia Palmer with a swat there.
It's going to be 3rd down here for the Falcons. That's good pass protection from Palmer. And more good pressure from Singletary there. So we've seen a lot early. It's great in the backfield. Looking Merriweather with the jet sweep again, but she fumbles the ball. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Falcons. It's the 2nd drop ball we've seen already, just on this first drive.
And also the same play they kept running again. Maybe like switch it up a little bit.
It's going to be 4th down here. Looks like it'll be a punt. Number 5, Alicia Merriweather to punt it off. Not the first drive Central Tuscaloosa Falcons wanted here. It's going to be booted away by Alicia Merriweather. Decent punt. It's going to be caught. Good run here. Reese Kelly getting a couple yards. Takes it back up to midfield. Good field position for the Tigers. Landon, what are you looking forward to see on these Tigers' first drive of the playoffs?
I'm just looking forward to see the QB, Lee, and also the other factors they have, like Marley Hunt. She's also running to the left side right now, but as you say.
There's 3 in the backfield. Brock gonna drop back, pitch it back to Catherine Lee. Catherine Lee's gonna get a couple yards, makes a man miss, but the flag's pulled by number 5, Merriweather. But Lee gets about 10 yards there. And looks like a new set of downs for the Tigers. Yep, first down. That was a good run from Catherine Lee. We see that a lot. Caitlin Brock pitching it back to Lee, getting a good run.
Good way for the Tigers to open up the drive, first play of the game.
Yeah, great start, much better than Central Tuscaloosa's. Brock's got time here. She's gonna throw it. A pitch back. It's Kalia Palmer around the edge. It's in for a touchdown. Auburn score on their first drive of the playoffs. That's number 3, Kalia Palmer, getting in the pitch back from Marley Hunt, and then Palmer runs it in.
Lee was just looking for Hunt. Hunt almost got her flag pulled, but saw Palmer, flicked it back, and she got the touchdown.
Great run by Kalia Palmer. And the Tigers go for their 1-point try. Hand it off to Lee around the edge. She's going to make a man miss. She does not quite get in there. The flag is pulled by number 5, Alicia Merriweather. Called her name quite a lot already on both sides of the ball for the Falcons. But that's about the best first drive you could ask for the Tigers. It's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, Lee just didn't know. She was trying to run left, but it got stopped as soon as turned back right. And she just didn't know what she wanted to do after that. So, unfortunate they didn't get the 1-point conversion, but they're back on defense.
The Tigers the 6-0 lead here. And let's see what the Falcons can do here. Not the best first drive. Struggled with penalties and drops. Maybe they can do something a little better here. Quarterback rolling out to the left, but there is a flag, I think. The ref's going to have to check for number 6's flag. That's quarterback Montasia Gray. Just check in to see if her flag's tucked in here. Looks like they got it all worked out. It might be a replay first down. But yeah, the Falcons working out their flag here. Looks like we're going to see it again. Gray and Merriweather in the backfield. Gray's going to take the direct snap. Rolls out to her left. She's not going to get it off. Riley Singletary with great pressure again there. Her second sack of the game.
That was great effort for Singletary. Just diving for the tackle.
Yeah, you love to see that dedication, especially here in the playoffs. Singletary coming off an injury earlier in the season and just putting her body on the line there to get that flag pull. Pushes the Falcons back about 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Gray alone in the backfield. Merriweather in motion. She's going to fake the handoff. She throws it. She's hit by Singletary, but it is complete for a couple yards. That's to number 3, Peyton Bertrand. First time we've called her name today. But good from Gray to get the play off really quickly there as Singletary was pressuring her.
Yeah, she knew Singletary was coming in for that blitz. She's seeing it multiple plays already from this defense. And she just did a lob pass, made a miracle play.
Falcons still deep in their own territory on third down here. Gray's going to run out. That's incomplete, almost picked off there by Jada Gillette. Hit her in the hands, but unable to bring it down. But you see might be a little rushed here from Gray.
Yeah, the Tigers are just coming in with the blitz. And I don't think the Falcons know what to do with just getting a lot of pressure. But Tigers just have the ball right now.
It's going to be fourth down. Looks like it'll be punted away by the Falcons again on consecutive drives. It's going to be Merriweather to kick it away. Maybe we see another good return here. Merriweather's got it. She's going to boot it away. It's a decent punt. It's going to be bobbled a little bit, but it's picked up by Marley Hunt here. She's going around the edge, makes a few tacklers miss, gets to the outside. That was Catherine Lee. A good return, got her to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be first down for the Tigers coming up in Falcons territory.
Yeah, that's the best person to kick it to for the Tigers.
Yeah, Catherine Lee's got that speed, and she's got the moves to make a couple defenders miss. Looks like we got 4 wideouts here. Caitlin Brock going out to the left side. Looks like it will be Lee to take the snap. This is going to be Catherine Lee here. She rolls to her left. She's going to throw it, looking for Caitlin Brock. It's incomplete. The target was Marley Hunt, but unable to bring it down. I think it might have been a little bit short from Catherine Lee, but a good play design there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Probably threw the Falcons off a little bit, seeing the quarterback change positions with the star receiver, Catherine Lee, and them trying to make a play.
Yeah, it's going to be a similar formation here. Still got Lee in the backfield and Brock out wide. Brock's in motion. She's going to fake the handoff, but Catherine Lee drops it after the fake handoff. That's going to cost the Tigers a couple yards, push them back a little bit. Not what they wanted to see there. It's going to be 3rd down from about the 30-yard line. Let's see if they'll go back to that. It's Catherine Lee as the running back and Caitlin Brock as the quarterback after that. It was a good experiment, but not sure if it really worked out this drive.
Yeah, maybe not in the playoffs. Also, things may work out in practice, but when you get to the real deal, especially in the playoffs, things might as good as you want.
It's a little flea flicker. Hunt to Ellie Black to Caitlin Brock. She's going to throw downfield. Is it caught? No. The target was Reese Kelly, not quite getting her feet in the end zone. She brought it down. It was good coverage from the Falcons here. I think it's going to bring up 4th down.
Really good play design by the Tigers. See a few flickeration, and then you just see Kelly sitting in the touchdown waiting for the ball. If she just could have got her feet in, that would have been just so good.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get the feet in. That was good coverage from the Falcons. And it's going to be Brock dropping back, going for the end zone, looking for number 17, Marley Hunt, but it's broken up by the Falcons defense. Good drive on defense there by the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons.
I feel like this drive, you saw a lot of the deep ball plays. You don't really see that as often with these Tigers.
Yeah, they do like the short plays and the run plays, but Caitlin Brock and Catherine Lee both throwing a couple deeps on this drive. Not quite working out, but it was good defense. Let's see what the Falcons can do with the ball here. First 2 drives ended in punts. Maybe this one will end up better. He's got 4 in the backfield here. Looks like it'll be a little bit of trick play. It's a handoff, and she only gets a yard or 2. Number 1, Harlasia Ritchie with the handoff there. Getting about a yard or 2, but good stuff from the Auburn defense.
Every yard counts with these playoffs games. Might not be the start that you want, but you still have a lot of ball to play.
Got about a minute left in this first quarter here. There's 2 in the backfield and 1 out wide. It's going to be Merriweather out wide. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw motion here. It's going to be another handoff. Merriweather around the edge, picking up a couple yards. Good run as she is eventually stopped by number 21, Pearl Simmons there.
Pearl Simmons has been stepping up in the defense these past few games.
It's a great pull. They'll dive there at the end. But you love to see that dedication from Pearl Simmons. Has been lighting it up this game so far. 2 in the backfield again for the Falcons. We got 4 out wide, 2 on both sides. Gray and Merriweather in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be Gray to take the snap. She takes it. It's a block for Merriweather. Singletary's right on her. She's going to run for it. And Gray's going to pick up. Looks like she might pick up the first down. That's a good run. The flag pulled by number 7, Jada Gillette. They didn't quite make it to the first down here. But that's going to be the end of this first quarter. But a good run for the Falcons to end the quarter, and we'll be back for the second quarter.
At the first quarter, your score, your Auburn High Tigers 6, Central 0.
And if I fall la la la, I get up and keep standing tall. I keep blocking all of them haters like I'm Curry, Michael Jamal. You're rocking with the best, oh yes for sure. We stay fresh international. And if you don't know, we gon' let you know. Tell them in Espanol. We say esto es lo mejor, lo mejor, lo mejor, lo mejor.
Make sure to stop by the concession stands and underneath the press box. Ran by Auburn High School SCCLA culinary program. They have all the good treats.
So it don't get better than this. Simply the best. 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 Simply the best.
Welcome back for the second quarter here. Tigers with a 6-0 lead. Central Tuscaloosa starting off well in this their last drive. But the Tigers got a touchdown through Kalia Palmer. Let's see what the Falcons can do here. About a yard away from the first down. It's going to be a run. Merriweather gets it and then some. Gets about 4 or 5 yards after picking up the first down. But good play by the Falcons. Some good blocking here.
First down Central.
See all the blockers up there, and they just did a QB run and got them just enough for the first down.
Yeah, the blockers was able to clear a path there for Merriweather, just run right through, pick up a couple yards in the first down. We got 4 out wide here for the Falcons, all on one side, 2 in the backfield. It's going to be the direct snap for Merriweather. She's going to run. She's going to get maybe a yard or 2, then a good flag pull. That's number 21. No, that's number... Not sure.
Another QB draw right there. Wow, all of the receivers are lined up on the right side.
Yeah, some good blocking from the Falcons here. But the Tigers able to smother their attack pretty quickly. There's 1 in the backfield. Looks to be Gray. There's 2 on the left, 3 on the right. It's going to be motion. Merriweather with the ball, going around the jet sweep. She's going to pick up a couple yards. And it's just slow and steady from the Falcons so far. That was number 3, Kalia Palmer on the flagpole.
The Falcons came out looking different just for the second half. See, they realized, like, things they don't want to do anymore wasn't doing them enough justice for them, but they finally figured out what is working, and they're just rolling to it.
Yeah, these little chunk plays add up, and they're close to the first down now. It's going to be Gray's going to throw it. I'm going to go to number 3. That is Peyton Bertrand, nearly getting to the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and very short here for the Falcons.
To number 3, Peyton Bertrand. Stopped by number 1, Reese Wagner. It's 4th down.
And we got 2 in the backfield again. We've seen Merriweather utilized a lot. Wouldn't be surprised to see that same blocking play. It looks like that's what we're going to get. Tigers have to be ready for this run up the middle. So what they're going to do, Merriweather picks up the first down, and she gets a couple more yards for flags pulled by Pearl Simmons. Called her name a lot on the defense, and we've called the name of Alicia Merriweather a lot on offense too.
Same play we saw a few plays ago, just doing the QB run. It's been working this drive, so why stop?
Yeah, exactly. That's been working very well. Merriweather running up the middle. They got a first down with goal to go here. And it's going to be a throw. She's looking to the end zone. And it's going to be caught by Merriweather. And it's going to be a touchdown for Central Tuscaloosa. a great drive there for the Falcons, and they find Alicia Merriweather in the end zone for a touchdown.
Good play call from the Falcons, just throwing the deep ball and putting 6 on the board.
And the Falcons tying it up, could take the lead here with the 1-point attempt. There's motion for Merriweather. It's going to be thrown. It's going to be in there. And the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons take a 7-6 lead. That was number 3, Peyton Bertrand, getting in there for the 1-point attempt. And the Falcons all of a sudden are up.
Yeah, they came out way better than the first half. And they're up now. Even though it's by 1, they're still up.
Yeah, still a close game. Tigers need to go down the field here and get a score. Couldn't do it last time. Couldn't finish off the drive with the extra point conversion. We'll see what they can do on this drive. Caitlin Brock going to pitch it back to Catherine Lee. Taking off down the right-hand side onto the sideline before her flag is eventually pulled. A sea of defenders for the Falcons. That's what it took to bring Catherine Lee down. Nearly getting to the first down marker. It looks like she did get to the first down marker, and it's by about a yard or so. Good run by Lee. That's what we like to see. Caitlin Brock dumping it off to Catherine Lee. And Lee's going to be in the backfield here. Brock out wide. Brock's in motion. Fake handoff. Catherine Lee running it up the middle. She's going to go around the left side. Makes a couple Falcons defenders miss before flags pulled by number 5, Alicia Merriweather.
Good play calls from these Tigers. They're using their fastest player to the advantage of trying to get inside the end zone. Lee has been a star player on this offense.
Yeah, Lee's one of the best players in the region. She's been spectacular this season, doing very well in the playoffs as well. The snap bobbed a little bit by Caitlin Brock. She's going to find Marley Hunt, but I think that was a forward pass there from Hunt, so they're going to blow it dead. Getting about 3 or 4 yards for the Tigers. But Marley Hunt always looks to lateral it off. This time threw it a little bit too far forward to Kalia Palmer, so they're going to blow it dead. Hunt with a good start to the game. A couple of those short catches. She's out to the left with Caitlin Brock. Catherine Lee in the backfield. Brock in motion. Big handoff again. We've seen this play. Lee runs around the left, makes a couple defenders miss. Flag is pulled by number 5, Merriweather. Merriweather doing a lot on both sides of the ball for the Falcons.
Lee also, again, in the QB position. Just another QB run. And
yeah, great work from Lee there. We've seen that play before, but the Falcons defense falling for it every time, so keep it going with the Caitlin Brock in motion. And so Marley Hunt in motion this time. She's going to get the direct snap. She's going to take it herself. Picks up a couple yards for her flags pulled by number 3, Peyton Bertrand.
yeah, you see Hunt, when she cut to the right side of the field, she was just a little bit stutter stepping, you would say, and just looking for the blockers before she tried to make a move.
It was good to see Hunt in motion. It's usually Caitlin Brock making the motion play there, but Brock's back out wide. Catherine Lee again. Wouldn't be surprised to see the fake handoff again. And we do see it again. Catherine Lee running up the midfield, or goes left, but her flag is pulled by Peyton Bertrand. Gets a couple yards. Slow and steady for the Tigers here. Brings up 3rd down. Both the Tigers and the Falcons have been slow and methodical on their last drives. We saw some chunk plays earlier in the first half, or in the first quarter, but not as much so far in the second quarter. Brock in motion. She's gonna leave it to Lee. Lee's gonna get a couple yards and the first down before her flag's pulled. by number 3, Peyton Bertrand. But another good motion from Catherine Lee.
Lee has been just leading Tigers up this field, this drive. Seeing about a few plays out of her, one out of Hunt.
It's been good from Lee on this drive. A lot of her snaps in this drive so far at quarterback for Lee. But she's back at running back here. Caitlin Brock to take the snap. Kalia Palmer in the backfield as well. It's going to be Brock rolling out to her right. She's going to throw it short to Kalia Palmer. Kalia Palmer picks up a few yards for her flags pulled by Merriweather. And a good spin off there by Kalia Palmer to get away from the first defender, then catches that for a couple yards. And the Tigers got about 5 yards to go here to get the touchdown.
Yeah, Tigers' drive just been standing on the ground, not been trying to throw as many deep balls as you saw the first few drives, but they're just going back to what worked.
Brock gonna lay it off for Lee. She's running in, she gets in there, touchdown Tigers as they take the lead again. It's gonna be 12-7. Captain Lee finishing off the drive, but she's been the best player on so far, and the Tigers regain their lead.
Good play from Brock, just finding Lee on the backfield, and Lee just running in to get the touchdown, just securing the lead.
Escapes the grasp of a couple defenders here. One or two defenders beat, and Lee gets in. Touchdown. It's going to be the extra point attempt. Lee's going to take it herself. She dives in the end zone, and successful 1 point attempt as the Tigers go up 13-7. Great drive for the Tigers there.
Great play from Lee, just jumping inside the end zone, using her body for the first round playoffs. You don't want to get injured too quick, or you just don't want to get injured at all in these type of games. But
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You love to see a player put their body on the line, but you do have to be careful. But I really like that drive from the Tigers, slow and methodical. Took a lot of time off the clock, and now Central Tuscaloosa have a chance to maybe tie it up or even take the lead before halftime. Got about 3 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be two in the backfield here for the Falcons. Gray Merriweather. Gray's going to take the direct snap. Rolls out to her right. It's a motion. We've got Richie with the ball. She's going up the middle. Good run from Richie here. She's going to be brought down around the 40, but definitely a first down here for the Falcons. Great run by Carlasia Richie.
yeah, like you said, good play from Richie, just finding her blockers, just using it to her advantage, getting up the field as much as she can.
It's a new set of downs here for the Falcons. One in the backfield. Probably see some motion here. Yep, Merriweather in motion. She's going to get the direct handoff. Goes out to her left. But great quick flag pull there from number 30, Faye Sanford. Stops it right before it could get into the open field. Only picking up a yard there on that run from Merriweather. The Falcons really like that motion from Merriweather. She's one of their best players. We've called her name a lot. That motion from her has been really their way to get yards against this solid Tigers defense. It's going to be 3 lined up in the back for the Falcons. It's going to be an interesting play here. Merriweather in motion. It's going to be a short throw to Richie here. Gonna pick up a couple yards, maybe just one, before Riley Singletary pulls her flag. She's assisted by Jada Gillette.
Very short pass to number 1. As soon as she thinks she has the room to run, she gets defended. She sees Singletary and Jada Gillette right there.
Be a little bit of a double team on that tackle. It's going to be the 2-minute timeout here. What have you seen so far from the Auburn offense that you've liked, Landon?
you just seeing them stay on the ground these past few drives. They figured out the deep ball wasn't working so much. Doesn't always mean you have to stop it, but you want to always get up kind of early before you start doing what doesn't work.
Yeah, you certainly need to adapt. Definitely in playoff games like this, the most important game of the season so far for the Tigers. It's been good so far. Their defense has done pretty well, but I'd like to see the offense definitely get in the end zone again on this next drive. So far, the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons have done pretty well, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Just been slowly driving up the field. Looks like we're about to get started back here. It's 3rd down for the Falcons. Only about 5 yards to go. There's 2 in the backfield here, as well as Merriweather alongside them. It's going to be Merriweather in motion. She's going to get it, rolling out to her. It's going to be Ritchie rolling out to her left. She's got space here. She's going to go down the sideline. She's got a blocker, and she's going to get out to around the 30-yard line before her flag is pulled. But that's a great run. Great little trick play there by the Falcons. And Arlasia Ritchie gets down the sideline, picking up about 20 yards there.
Yeah, James, you call her name a lot these past few drives. One of the main and key players for the Tuscaloosa Falcons.
Yeah, she's been good, especially on that last run, her best play of the half, and maybe the Falcons' biggest play so far this game. It's going to be the snap to Gray. It's going to be going downfield, but it's intercepted. That's number 21, Pearl Simmons, again with an interception after she got quite a few last game against Opelika.
Pearl Simmons just stepping up, like I said earlier this game. And this time she just got the pick. Just a good way to start.
Yeah, great defensive play there by Pearl Simmons. Reading that throw really well. Shame for the Falcons as they got really good drive and were getting down into scoring territory, but not able to finish the drive. Pearl Simmons with a great pick. See what the Tigers can do here. About a minute left in the half. Brock's going to drop back. She's going to look deep, looking for number 2, Ellie Black, but it soars over her head. Just a little overthrown there by Caitlin Brock.
Intended target was number 2, Ellie Black. 2nd down.
See, they try to go back to the deep ball. Just a little overthrown there, but if she got the ball right where she wanted, that would have been an amazing drive or amazing play.
Yeah, good run by Ellie Black, but she was in double coverage, so the Tigers did about as good as they could do there. There's 3 in the backfield again. Marley Hunt in motion. She's going to take the direct snap, flicks it back to Ellie Black, back to Caitlin Brock. We've seen this before. She's going to roll to her left. She might run here. She's going to throw it. Check down short to Ellie Black, who misses it, and it's almost intercepted by Alasia Merriweather. But a little bit over the head of Black, and almost a pick for Alasia Merriweather there.
They try to go back to each other again. Saw the first drive, it didn't work out so much, but they try to regroup. Still didn't work, almost caused them an interception, but hopefully it didn't. 2nd down.
Let's see what the Tigers can do here. Brock with it again, looking deep, looking for Marley Hunt. That's nearly picked off by Tarlasia Ritchie. Hit her in the hands. That was underthrown by Brock there. It's going to be 4th down, and looks like the Tigers will have to punt it. Very quick drive. Not really what the Tigers wanted at all. It's going to leave time on the clock for the Falcons to possibly get in the end zone again before halftime.
Yeah, Richie's just playing both sides of the ball. You see her at the running back position, and also you see her at the DB position also.
Yeah, a lot of two-sided players here at the Falcons. Morbidelli punts it away. It's dropped by number 12, Amaya Ray. But it is down around the midfield line. And the Falcons are going to have 53 seconds left on the clock to try to get into the end zone and tie it up or maybe even take the lead going into halftime. It's going to be tricky, though. Auburn defense is very talented.
Yeah, clock management is key in these type of situations. Only 53 seconds in the second, and you're down almost 14. So
let's see what the Falcons can do here. We got Merriweather out in the backfield to the left. She's in motion here. It's going to be Gray out to her left running. She's going to pick up a couple yards. She's still going. The flag is pulled by number 5, Riley Singletary. But a good run there from Montasia Gray. Haven't seen her run the ball too much. A good run up the middle. Picks up about 10 yards. And the Falcons have got the ball around the 40-yard line. He's got that bunch formation on the right side again. Wouldn't be surprised to see that run up the middle for Merriweather here. Merriweather and Gray in the backfield. Merriweather's going to take the direct snap, running up the right side. She's got speed, but her flag's pulled. And there is a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on to Central Tuscaloosa. It's going to take him back a little bit. Might have been an illegal formation or a false start. It's like a block in the back for the Falcons here. It's going to move him back a couple yards. Only 10 seconds left. Looks like it's going to have to be a Hail Mary if the Falcons hope to get anything from this drive. Looks like it'll be a timeout taken here. Just both teams to regroup before this crucial play right before half. The Falcons have been moving up the field pretty well in this drive, but it's all going to come down to this because it won't matter if they don't get in the end zone here.
yeah, but also after the halftime, just talk about it, see what went wrong, see what went right, and just do what's best for them to try to win this football game.
The block in the back penalty really could be ending up being not great for Central Tuscaloosa, because if they throw it, it's a couple yards short. They would have been able to reach the end zone if not for the penalty. So we'll see if that affects throw. Coach Link talking to her defense here. And then Central Tuscaloosa in the huddle as well. I would think we have to see a Hail Mary here, right, Landon?
Yeah, I think that's the best option right here. They didn't really use their timeouts as good as they could, but if they just...
Yeah, that was still 2 timeouts left for Central Tuscaloosa, but I think they'll just go for the Hail Mary here. Not a lot of time on the clock. These last few plays have taken up a good while on the clock. Auburn's heading back out here. It looks like we're about to see this conclusion of the first half. Let's see what the Falcons get out of here. All the time, seeing these scenarios, ball gets tipped up, and then maybe a player in the end zone is able to catch it. Seen that in the NFL a lot, of course.
Yeah, you may see a lot of blocks right here also, just trying to get the receivers down there.
It's going to be Merriweather and Gray in the backfield. 4 wideouts for the Falcons. It's going to be Gray rolling out to her left. She's going to run it. She's going to get a couple yards, but looks like the clock's going to run out. There's 2 seconds left. Just got a little bit closer there, and there looks like a timeout for Central Tuscaloosa here. That was smart. Got about almost 10 yards. Put them a lot closer for this eventual Hail Mary throw.
Yeah,
Not so much of a Hail Mary anymore. They're in reasonable throwing territory here.
Yeah, I would just say they had to just throw a deep ball right here.
Yeah, good play designed by the coach to get him about 10 yards closer. I wasn't expecting that, but it's good to see it. There's 2 seconds left. Gonna need to be a throw downfield this time, I would think. They'll be looking for Alicia Merriweather, who's been their star player so far. Maybe get it to Peyton Bertrand or Alasia Ritchie. Those have been the main targets so far this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see all of the offensive players lined up on the outside to go and try and get into the end zone for this. Looks like we do have Merriweather in the backfield as well as Montasia Gray. 4 out wide for the Falcons. Gray's going to roll out to her right. She's going to throw it deep. That's too deep, almost, but it is broken up. The target was Tarlasia Ritchie, but good defense. Triple coverage there for the Tigers. Tigers take a 13-7 lead into halftime over the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons. We'll be back for the second half.
Your score, Auburn High 13, Central 7. start with the ball. Start of the second half. First down, Tigers.
And welcome back to Doug Sanford Stadium. I'm James Wiley, joined by Landon Harris. The Auburn Tigers are up 13-7 here on the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons. Tigers with a good start, and they're looking to score on this drive here. It's only one rushing for Central Tuscaloosa. It's going to be Catherine Lee with the snap, rolling out. She's going to run it out to her left. She's going to make a player miss and gets a couple more yards after that with the extension. It's a first down for the Tigers as they get to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Lee was just in the backfield at the QB position, just rolling out left, looking for somebody to maybe toss to, but she didn't find anybody. Faked the Falcons out and just kept running for a few more yards.
If she can definitely just take it herself there, turned out really well. And Lee's going to be in the backfield here again. I think she's joined by A.K. Jackson as well. Yeah, Caitlin Brock out to the left. It's going to be Lee. She's going to run it here. Going to cut through a couple defenders, or try to, but the flag's pulled by number 3, Peyton Bertrand. And this Central Tuscaloosa defense has been solid so far. Liked what I've seen.
Yeah, they've definitely been putting up a fight, but the only issue is with them, they just can't stop this Catherine Lee QB draw.
Our secondary's been very solid so far. And we'll see Caitlin Brock get back in the backfield here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a deep ball. She rolls back, rolls to her right, goes back to her left. Looks like she's going to run here. Picks up a couple yards before she's forced out of bounds. Gets about 10 there. Brock dancing around in the pocket for a while before she decides to run out left and gets a good pickup there.
Number 4, Caitlin Brock on the carry.
Good way for Brock to make a failed play into a great play. You see, she didn't find anybody. Well, she was just dancing around in the pocket, like you said, but figured out she had the space to run, so she took the opportunity and got a few more yards.
Yeah, that's what you need to have here. You need to be able to adapt when the play gets broken. You need to be able to make up your own play and go. And she rolled out left, went up the sideline. Good work. She's going to take the snap again. She's got time. She's going to throw it deep downfield looking for Marley Hunt, who's going to catch it. Did she get the feed in? She did. That's a great catch and throw from Brock to Hunt. And he's going to pick up a first down. Great work there, Marley Hunt, to get the feed in.
Yeah, Caitlin Brock, a little overthrown, but a good way for Hunt to just come back to the ball, make sure she had her feet in, and good catch.
Yeah, I think in the first half we saw Reese Kelly in the end zone getting the catch, but not quite getting her feet in. And that was great work from Hunt there to get the feet down. Lee's going to take the snap. She got it running up the middle. She's going to go out to the left. Makes a couple defenders miss. Nearly gets to the goal line, but she keeps running and knocks over a player. But she's at about the 5-yard line. Really close to the goal line here. Great drive by the Tigers so far. Looking to put it in the end zone on this next play. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Catherine Lee run again.
Yeah, every time I just see Lee in the backfield by herself, I just expect it to be a QB draw.
Wouldn't be surprised if Brock or Lee ran the ball here. Only about 5 yards away. It's going to be Brock. Lateral out to A.K. Jackson. Back to Catherine Lee. Does she get the extension? Yes. Touchdown, Auburn. Catherine Lee extends her arm into the end zone. Great drive by the Tigers. Marley Hunt with the sideline catch, and then Catherine Lee finishes it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Lee just been using her body a lot this game. See, the first touchdown they had, she just dove right inside the end zone. But with this play, you see her extending her body, using her length to her advantage.
Yeah, it's a great reach there, and they're going to go for the 1-point attempt. It's tipped up in the air by Reese Kelly, and then her and Ellie Black dove to try to get the follow-up, but not quite able to catch that. But the Tigers still up 19-7 after a really good drive. Extending their lead to 2 scores there. That was a big drive, really important at the start of the second half to set the tone. Let's see what the Falcons can do and then come back. I think if they don't score on this drive, it's going to be tough for them to come back. So this really needs to be a good drive here.
Yeah, Tigers also a really good second half team. They always regroup in the huddle during the halftime.
The Tigers finish games really well. It's going to be 2 in the backfield here. Merriweather, of course, back there with Montasia Gray. It's going to be Gray rolling out to her right. She's going to run it. Gets a couple yards before her flag's pulled. Looks like Riley Singletary got it there. A little bit shy the first down, I think. But there's a flag. It's going to be on Central Tuscaloosa. But it looks like they might be moved back here. Maybe they're saying it was a tripping foul? Not really sure. But they are going to be moved back. Cancels out a good play by the quarterback of Montasia Gray. It's going to be a big penalty, moving them back about 5 yards. Going to be replay first down here. But now the Falcons back deep in their own end zone. Not end zone, their own territory. It's going to be the snap to Gray. A little trickeration there. It's going to be Merriweather around the outside before her flag's pulled by Faith Sanford. But I like that trick play from the Falcons there, mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, Merriweather, one of their star players for this offense, you see this game. But she gets quite a few yards, like 5.
Yeah, it's a good run. They're going to need some chunk plays, though, if they're going to try to get it in the end zone. It's going to be Gray rolling out to her right. Hands it off. It's Richie going around the edge. Beats a defender. She's still going. The Riley Singletary with the diving flagpole. But the first down picked up by Richie there. Gets out to about the 35. Good run. They've looked to her a lot to get those big first down runs, and she's done very well so far.
Yeah, Richie was just beat a few defenders off the edge. Got a couple of yards.
Terry with a great pull on that one. See her make some diving plays so far. Motion again for Merriweather. She's going out to the left, and she kept her toes in on the sideline, I think. Not quite. She's forced out of bounds by Faith Sanford. Ends up only picking up a few yards.
Yeah, I see the motion play again with Mayweather's, but she just took off her tracks as soon as she got pulled. Her flag got pulled from Faith Sanford.
Yeah, good play to push her towards the sideline. It's hard to keep those feet in and go full speed. So that was good work by the Auburn defense to limit the yardage there picked up. And we've seen this formation before. It might be a run up the middle coming up. It's going to be a direct snap to Merriweather going around the outside. Gets nearly to the first down, if not picking it up. But the flag is pulled by number 2. It's number 7, Jada Gillette for the Tigers. And not quite picking up the first down for Merriweather here. Only got about a yard to go for the Falcons. Let's see if they can pick it up here on 3rd down. And it's going to be, might be a direct snap to Merriweather. Wouldn't be surprised. She's probably going to go in motion here. It's going to be the handoff to Richie again. Good run up the middle. Picks up the first down by Singletary with the flagpole again. She's been solid at this front of the defense.
Yeah, we've seen a few plays from the Falcons just with the fake motion with their star player, Jada Gillette, just running straight up the middle to give them 10 or so yards, maybe fewer, just to try and get up to the end zone.
Yeah, these plays they're only picking up about 10 yards, but once you add them together, they pile up, and they're getting closer to the end zone. But they're going to take a timeout here, seeing Tuscaloosa.
This is their
First timeout of the half. Looking to regroup here. Got a new set of downs. They're going to be looking to do some damage here on this drive to keep it close with the Tigers. But so far in this half, what have you seen? What did you see from the Auburn Tigers that you really liked on that first drive, Landon?
Just staying on the ground again. Just keeping them, doing what's working. Just staying on the ground, like I just said. But for the Falcons, they just need to regroup, keep coming back together, and maybe use a few different players, because maybe just using the one player may not work.
I really like to see that deep ball thrown by Caitlin Brock, finding Barley Hunt for the Tigers. First time it's worked this afternoon, but it worked very well, led to a touchdown. So I like to see that when the Tigers get the ball back. But hopefully they can get a stop here. It's first down. Got a lot in the backfield here. It's going to be some motion. It's going to be Merriweather rolling out to her left. She's picking up a lot of yards here, going down the left side before her flag's pulled by number 21, Earl Simmons. Called her name a lot. Been really active on the defensive side. And it's first down for the Falcons.
Number 5, Elijah Merriweather on the
Just going back to the same play they've been using about almost the whole game. Just the motion play to Mayweather.
You know, we've seen her. She's the rock of this offense. Really give it to her a lot. She's got speed. She's got power. She knows where to run with the ball. She's been just a really solid player for the Falcons today. It's going to be 2 in the backfield here. It's going to be the handoff to Richie. She only gets about a yard before her flag's pulled by Riley Singletary. Singletary been doing very well so far, stopping a lot of plays before they even get started.
Falcons have been doing a lot of on-the-ground plays, but also just using the QB draw to their advantage, move up the field.
Yeah, still getting a couple yards there on the play from Richie. It's going to be Merriweather in motion. It's going to be Gray rolling out to her right. She's going to pick up a couple yards. I think her flag's going to be pulled again by Singletary. But yeah, that worked pretty well from Gray. Might have been looking to throw it at first, but then takes it for herself around the outside, picking up about 5 yards. Falcons only got about 11 or 12 yards to go to the end zone here. Looks like it might be a run play. A lot of blockers.
Also been just stepping up good with his defense. You called her name a lot, James.
It's going to be a run for Merriweather. Going up the middle. Good defense. That's number 3, Kalia Palmer, getting the ball almost immediately. Her and Singletary have been really instrumental in stopping these Falcons plays really early. You love to see it, and it's going to bring up 4th down for the Falcons. Really crucial here. It could be a turning point in the game. If they get in the end zone, it's going to be a completely different game than if the Tigers stop them here. It's going to be Merriweather with a direct snap. Rolling out to the right. Getting around the edge. A flag is thrown. She does not get in, but the flag was thrown by the referee. Looked to be something he didn't like on that run play for Merriweather. She went around to the outside after taking the direct snap. It looks like the referees are talking here. It's going to see what the flag is for.
Yeah, everybody looks a little bit confused down there. I don't think the Falcons even know what they did, but we'll see in a minute.
This could be a really big call here. Talking to Coach Link, referee. Not sure what the call is still, but doesn't look to be too heated here. Hopefully it's not on the Tigers, but Might have been something where the runner was blocked. And maybe it could have been on Reese Wagnon.
Or maybe the Falcons, see how she cut over to the edge, just rams right into number 1.
Yeah, Wagnon and Merriweather had a collision there. It's going to be Auburn ball here. Maybe the penalty was declined by Coach Link. I'm guessing it must have been on the Falcons. So it's going to be Auburn ball deep in their own half after the 4th down turnover.
Good way for the Tigers just to step up during that defensive half. Falcons almost got a touchdown, but unfortunate flag right there, but still the Tigers can do on this offense.
They work on the Tigers for the Tigers defense on the tail end of that drive there. Catherine Lee's going to take the snap, running up the middle, not getting too far as their flag's pulled really quickly by number 7, Tapazia Tubbs. First time we've called her name today. Lee's trademark run up the middle not working as well as she would have hoped there as Tubbs get the pull really quickly.
Yeah, Lee picked it around 3 or 4 yards there.
It's good to get the Tigers off their own goal line, though. And now maybe they can look for a pass play. It's going to be Brock rolling out to Ref. Back to Jackson. She's going to flip it back to Lee. And it's going to be pulled very quickly by Alicia Merriweather. Doing it on both sides of the ball today. Maybe he picks up a yard. But the double flickeration play for the Tigers usually works better than that. But good work from the Falcons defense to stop that there. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, we haven't really been seeing that double flea flicker this game with the Tigers. Maybe just trying to change it up for the playoffs.
It's going to be Brock with it. Pitches it out to Lee. Lee maybe getting a yard as she tried to cut back. But good work by the Falcons defense, stopping this drive short. It's going to be punted away by the Tigers. Not what you wanted to see there. Shut down really quickly.
Yeah, definitely not the look there. They're going for it with just a few seconds remaining on this 3rd quarter.
They got about 20 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It's going to come down to the 4th quarter. Central Tuscaloosa is still hanging around. It could still be in this game as they got to stop there. It's going to be Emily Morbidelli to punt it away.
Yeah, I mean, they're down 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown might give the Tigers a little bit of frustration, but Central Tuscaloosa also just could have more momentum, just come out with another touchdown.
Yeah, but that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter here. Going into the 4th quarter, it's going to be a really big game as Auburn are up 19-7. It's going to be important for this quarter. And the Tigers will need to play lockdown defense here. And we're back for the 4th quarter here. It's going to be a big, important quarter as Central Tuscaloosa down by 12 points. Still in this game. They're by no means out of it. Tigers going to punt it away here. Emily Morbidelli to kick it away. Good punt. going to go to number 5, Merriweather. She's getting a good return out of this. She's still going. Morbidelli, the punter, is going to get the flagpole. That was a great return by Merriweather. And then Emily Morbidelli, the punter, getting the flagpole. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, you don't really see
Griffey's
the punter
punt is
or
returned by
kicker,
number
you would say,
5, Alasia Merriweather.
getting a tackle with
Stopped by number 10,
flagpole, you would say.
Emily First down Central.
Yeah, that's pretty good work from Morbidelli there, the diving flagpole. But Merriweather with a great return, getting about 20 or 30 yards, and they can punch it in the end zone pretty quick here. And it's going to be out to the left. Richie's going to have it. She's going to go up the left. Her flag fell off, but she is tapped down by Kalia Palmer after picking up around 3 or 4 yards. Going to bring up second down. Still with goal to go for the Falcons after that tremendous return from Merriweather.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons squeeze in a little touchdown right here. If they just keep it on the ground. See, they haven't been doing a lot of pass plays this game. They've just been standing on the ground, doing what's been working, even though it might not show on the scoreboard, but stat-wise, it's working.
It's going to be Merriweather out to the left. It's going to be up the middle from Richie, but her flag's pulled after a couple yards. It's going to bring up third down here. Really big third down, because if the Falcons can get it in the end zone, put a lot of pressure on the Tigers, that would make it a really, really big drive for the Tigers after this, if the Falcons are able to get in the end zone. So
yeah, this is time for the Tigers to step up in defense. Most importantly, because it's the fourth quarter and final quarter of this first round playoffs.
Merriweather out to the left side. Good pull from number 24, Reese Kelly. But that's a great pull, diving, putting her body on the line. And you'd love to see that.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of these girls on Tigers putting their body on the line.
That's a great diving play by Reese Kelly there. Usually see her more on the offensive side, but diving in, getting a crucial play here on the defense. Because Merriweather was probably going to get into end zone if not for that diving play. And it's going to bring up fourth down, a huge fourth down play here for the Falcons.
Won't be surprised if we see a QB draw.
It's Gray out to the left. She's going to throw it. That's too deep. That's over her head. Incomplete. Good pass coverage by Jada Gillette. And it's going to be Auburn ball. That was really a great drive defensively by the Tigers. After the good punt return for Merriweather, really locking down in their own half, deep in their own territory, staying solid as a rock to not let this Falcons offense into the end zone.
Yeah, I saw Gillette was a little slow getting up with that last defensive play, but hope she's all right. She got up safe and sound.
Yeah, a little collision there between Merriweather and Jada Gillette. Gillette came off the worst for wear there. And it's going to be Lee handing it off to Brock. Brock's got time to throw, but she's going to run. Runs out to the left. Block from Catherine Lee as picks up about 5 yards, maybe getting to the first down before her flag is pulled.
Good screen from Lee, just knowing her teammate needed a little bit more room and space to run.
I don't think she quite picks up the first down. Got less than a yard here to go. Second down for the Tigers. Wouldn't be surprised seeing Lee here again, just running with it. Just to pick up the first down. Just really need to run the clock now up 2 scores with about 9 minutes left. It's going to be Lee rolling out. She's going to keep it herself. Picks up the first down and more as she keeps going before she's kind of tackled to the ground, but her flag is pulled. First down, Tigers.
Good play from Lee, just keeping play going, finding the open hole up the middle, and getting the first.
Yeah, that's what I said was going to happen. We're going to send Lee up the middle. Just pick up a couple yards. All you need is 1 or 2 to get the first down. And that's what they did. Now they're going to line up 2 out wide on the left, 1 on the right. We got 3 in the backfield. Motion from Hunt. She's going to get the direct snap. She's going to run out to the left. She's got blockers and gets a couple yards before her flag is pulled by Talasia Ritchie. But Ellie Black and Reese Kelly blocking there for Marley Hunt, who picks up a couple yards.
Hunt getting a few plays now. She wasn't really doing a lot of these past few plays, but we did see her a lot in the first half with a few flick progression.
Yeah, she got that great catch in the first half. Looking there, go to her again, just a little over her. Not able to climb the ladder there as Brock hit it over her head a little bit. And it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Tigers with about 6 yards to go for the first down. It's going to be a big play here. Really want to get this because Central Tuscaloosa could still get in it because this Tigers drive is not taking a lot of time off the clock. Still got 7 minutes left. That's plenty of time to get 2 touchdowns. Going to be Lee with the snap, rolling out to her left, flicks it back to Brock. She's going to go, throw it back to Lee, pick up the first down, and Lee running down the sideline, she slips. There's a flag thrown by the referee as Catherine Lee slipped after picking up the first down, and then a lot more. There's going to be a foul on Central Tuscaloosa, moving the Tigers forward a little bit more. A great pickup.
Yeah, Lee was almost dragged down.
Yeah, I think so. Let's look at the replay here.
Yeah, she's getting a few yards, then just boom.
Yeah.
Number 5 just comes in, pulls her, almost looks like by her jersey, coming down with the flag also.
Yeah, Merriweather got the flag, but also got Catherine Lee's jersey, and that's what she used to drag her down to the ground. That's going to be a flag every time. So the Tigers now with great field positioning. They're inside the last zone, only got 20 yards to go to the goal line. A touchdown here would really kill the game for the Tigers. In the backfield again, looks to be okay after falling there a little bit. She's going to take the snap. She's sitting there in the backfield. She's going to throw it, looking deep for Marley Hunt, but not able to complete it to her. She overshoots her by a little bit. But I don't mind seeing the deep shot there.
Yeah, time is also winding down during this 4th quarter. They don't want to take any chances with Tuscaloosa coming back.
Going to be Brock back in the backfield. We haven't seen as much of her at quarterback this game. She's going to hand it off to Lee. Lee's going to roll it. She's going to look deep. Looking deep for Marley Hunt, wide open in the end zone, but overshoots her a little bit. Not quite able to get to the completion. But that was a great look. Good throw by Catherine Lee. Just put a little bit too much on it. Marley Hunt was open in the end zone, managed to escape her defenders, but not quite able to bring that one down. Just not tall enough.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if I see Brock back in this fourth down play.
It's going to be Brock rolling out to her right. She's got plenty of time. She's going to run with it. Going to pick up a lot of yards here. Going around the left, around the outside before Ritchie pulls the flag. Picked up about 5 to 10 yards. Good to see that. And now it gets him a lot closer. Brings up this 4th down. It's going to need to go in the end zone here. I think if the Tigers get a touchdown here, it would kill the game. Don't you agree, Landon, with only about 5 minutes left?
Yeah, I definitely agree, James. They'll already be down three touchdowns. Falcons wouldn't know what to do. Even just come down with 1 touchdown which means still be down by 2 touchdowns. But
a really big play here. Brock, she's going to throw it. Looking for Catherine Lee, overshoots her, and it's incomplete. Going to be a turnover on downs, I think, for the Tigers. First down for the Falcons. About 5 minutes left. There's still time. Second has not had as many scoring plays as the first. But the Falcons, who scored early, have been kept quiet since They have to go the length of the field here and then get the ball back. So it's still going to be tricky.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see a lot of deep or medium short route plays from the Falcons.
You're going to need to see some more big plays here. We haven't got too much time left. Merriweather in motion. It's going to be great to keep it. She's just running around. She's going to throw it over the middle. Not anyone that close. Looking for Peyton Bertrand. They're not going to find her there. Good coverage by the Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of just gave up on the play when she knew nobody was open. And that's not the attitude you want to have with only 4:20 remaining on the clock. They're in a big playoff game also.
That's not the way they wanted to start this probably last drive of the game for the Falcons. It's going to be really tough to get in the end zone from here. You got a long way to go. Motion for Merriweather. It's going to be a bobbled snap. That's back a couple of yards. Yeah, that's going to be a big loss there for the Falcons. Not what they wanted to see at all. They're going to bring up third down.
Yeah, I think they're just not in the right mindset right now. Even though they're down 2 touchdowns, doesn't mean you have to give up so early.
Yeah, there's still about 3 minutes left. I think it might be too little too late for the Falcons here. But if they get this first down, might be still time left to make a crazy comeback. Gonna be great keeping it herself, not getting too many yards as her flag's pulled by Kalia Palmer. It's gonna bring up 4th down. This will be the last chance the Falcons will get. Got about 5 yards to go for the first down.
Yeah, James, this is a do or die play. You either get it or you don't. And this also determines if they're out.
If they get this, they're still in the game. But if the Auburn Tigers are able to stop them here, should be the end of Central Tuscaloosa's playoff run. There's only about 3 minutes left. 3 in the backfield for the Falcons. It's going to be Richie. Or it's going to be Merriweather running it around the outside. Does she get it? I think she does get the first down. Big play by Alicia Merriweather there to keep the hopes alive for the Falcons.
Yeah, just calling her name again and going back to the star player they've been having.
That's a good run. Big run to keep the season alive for the Falcons, at least momentarily. Nearing the 2-minute timeout. They look to get one play off before there. Gray is going to keep it handed off to Merriweather. Merriweather getting around the outside. Picks up about 5 yards as we approach the 2-minute timeout.
Stop by number 24, Reese Kelly.
Yeah, the Falcons have, after that first down play they've got to get the momentum they wanted back, they've just been moving up this field pretty swiftly. But we have to see what they do after this 2-minute warning.
It's gonna be very tricky for the Falcons, I think, to come back here. It would mean a very quick score, very quick stop, and then score again, which is gonna be really hard with this lockdown Auburn defense. And they're back. Gonna be a handoff to Richie, going around the outside. She's got a blocker, gets a couple yards, but good flag pull by Kalia Palmer as we head near the 1-minute mark. Tuscaloosa going to have to pull a miracle out here if they want to advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Yeah, Richie's just trying to use her moves to move up the field.
It's going to be 3rd down here for the Falcons. 4 in the backfield. It's going to be this direct snap to Gray. Going out to her left. She's going to run it herself. Picks up a few yards before her flag's pulled by Shady Gillette. But there is a flag down. It's going to be on the Falcons. Going to break this one back here.
Yeah, just not the good enough blocks you wanted to see, but anything matters.
It's going to be back a couple yards here. Got about a minute left in this matchup. between the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons and the Auburn Tigers. Tigers with a 19-7 lead with about a minute left, and the Falcons pushed back deep into their own territory. Looks like the Tigers might get a victory here, as there's only about a minute left. If they do win, they will be on the road to play the Alma Bryant Hurricanes next time out. It's going to be Gray rolling out to her left. He's going to throw it to Merriweather. It's a drop. There's exactly a minute, 1 second left for the Tigers to just hang on here. All they got to do is stop the Falcons right here, and they'll be through to the next round.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if I see a long shot play from the Falcons, but you haven't seen that a lot. But you have to try new things when you're down with a minute and one.
Yeah, it's been mostly run plays and short throws from the Falcons today. Not been effective enough. Merriweather taking the snap around the right side. Flags pulled quickly by Riley Singletary. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Falcons. That was their last hope. Not quite going to get there today, I don't think.
Yeah, James, that was actually the last hope of the season, because first round, and this is first round X for the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons.
Yeah, they're hoping for better today, but they had to come in playing Doug Sanford, a hard place to play, and really talented Auburn squad. Defense really played well today. Offense did what they needed to do. I liked what I saw today from the Tigers. And it's Brock with the ball. She's going to run it to the left. Her flag's pulled really quickly there by the defender. I think that was number 15, Ketoria Waller.
Yeah, even though I was the Tigers, I wasn't just trying to do anything. Anything can happen with this game. You might just throw a pick six.
Yeah, you want to keep the ball short here. Don't do anything fishy. Just keep it simple. Only got 20 seconds left. This might be the last play of the game here. Lee in motion, the fake handoff from Brock. Brock running out to the left sideline for her flags pulled by number 7, Apasia Tubbs. Got 10 seconds. The clock's running down. Looks like this might be game for the Tigers. And Auburn Tigers are going to get the win today. 19-7 over the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons. The Tigers make it through to round 2. They'll play Alma Bryant next week on the road. I'm James Wiley. I was joined by Landon Harris. Thank you for watching.
Your Tigers are moving on to the second round of the 6A-7A playoffs. Please check our social media for when and where we are playing next week.